Hey YouTube, it's Gundude73 making another video in my knife lock little mini series, and today it'll be on locks that are simple. So this is the simplistic, or the simple way to going around locking a knife. Now, in my opinion, the frame lock is one of the most simple locking mechanisms out there. It's literally a lock bar out of the frame. It moves, and it makes the knife, locks the blade open. Pretty simple. Not a lot can break with this. You know, if you're holding it properly and you don't have kung fu grip, you're not going to wear the lockout. You know, the lock won't really come unclosed. If you're being absolutely stupid with your knife, the blade will probably snap before you break the lock. So really, in my opinion, the frame lock is pretty much, I know locks it's a real subjective thing, you know, it depends on what you like. Convenience, ultimate strength, etc. I just like simplicity, you know. It's sort of Murphy's Law. You know, whatever can go wrong will, at the worst possible time. You know, it's like, does the Axis lock work? Yeah, it works. It'll lock your knife open. It's pretty easy to use. But those little springs are just asking for Murphy's Law to come and kill them, basically. You know, they're just sitting there saying, come on, bring it on. You know, or even something like the Triad lock, where it has, you know, this lock bar, and it has some tension springs in here that give the lock bar tension and all that. The frame lock is this insanely simple, and basically, you know, I prefer to have the simplest thing. You know, I mean, I want to remove all the complexity from something, because it's the complexity that makes it want to break down. You know, so if you're just out using your knife in the field or whatever, I love that saying, colloquialism, in the field. I live in the city, I don't even have a field. But when I'm in the field, you know, my lock bar isn't just going to magically lose tension. You know, it's not like it's just going to go like, and just, you know, fall like a limp noodle. It's not going to do that, you know. So, I mean, that is really the only thing that can go wrong, you know, is some, you know, whole bunch of circumstances making that lock bar lose tension. But it won't. I mean, I'm saying that's probably the most thing that'll happen, but it probably won't happen. I can almost guarantee it won't happen, but still, I mean, the whole thing with locks, you know, like I was saying, you know, you can have, you know, there's all these different approaches, and I think all locking mechanisms are good to a certain extent. But some people will like certain things. They might like a really tough lock. They might like a convenient lock. Me personally, I like the simple ones because they have a less likely chance of breaking. And with frame locks, liner locks are also there too. Very simple. It's, you know, basically the same premise, but that takes the simplicity even further. So that's nice. So liner frame locks are pretty much, in my opinion, they're pretty much the simplest way to lock open a knife. You know, pretty much that's it. You know, there's not much else to say with them. So if you guys feel differently, if you despise frame locks or liner locks with a passion, and if you love your Axis lock and you think I'm a crazy individual, go ahead and express yourself in the comments. So, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the views, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.